Okay, here we have an early Country Aire 12-inch box fan. This is one of Lakewood's earliest small box fans from, to my knowledge anyway. I believe it's a 50s model. But yeah, Country Aire was a brand that was sold at the coast to coast stores, I believe, because on some of the somewhat later models of the Country Aire fans, it said from coast to coast on it. So I would imagine that is the coast to coast store that sold the Country Aire name. This fan in particular, I got at Fanimation last year. It was kind of a restoration project. I'm still kind of in the process of fixing it up. But I figured I'd do another video on it because, yeah, why not? I'm not sure the model number on this one because since it's an older one, I don't believe it's a C-122. It's an obvious variant of it, but it's an earlier one, so it probably had a different model number. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, this is kind of interesting because Lakewood, in their earlier years, never branded their fans under their own name. They branded them under various different store brands, usually, like Country Aire, Windsor, Kmart, a bunch of other ones that you would see. Lakewood actually didn't start branding their fans under their own name until much later. They did it kind of in the 70s, but they didn't actually say Lakewood on the fans usually. Except for those very few cases where it would say Lakewood in the corner of the grill. But yeah, it wasn't really till the mid-80s when Lakewood actually started putting their name on their fans. But yeah, but for the most part, Lakewood was just a manufacturing company that would build fans for various different companies or stores, whatever. But yeah, this is one of their earliest small box fans. So yeah, it's got the 3 rivet, 3 metal blades. It actually turned out pretty good. I still need to shine them up a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is right now. Not sure what color I'm going to paint the grill. I'm going to try to match this color to, maybe I'll paint the grill the like white that's on the Country Aire badge. But yeah, this one actually uses a really early Fasco motor. I thought it was like a Redmond motor, but it turns out no, it's a Fasco. A really early one at that. I don't know if you'll be able to read any of this. It's kind of hard to read it. But it says Fasco Industries on there. I had to replace this bottom bolt, and the top bolt was already there. We had to rewire it because the old wires were all crusty. I had my friend do that for me because I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And it turned out pretty good, actually. We cleaned out the motor, oiled it. It's got some nice copper windings in there. I honestly thought this was a Redmond motor, but it turns out it's a Fasco. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, unlike the later versions of these 12-inch box fans, this one has a single motor mount down the middle, which was kind of common on these early Lakewoods, because actually there was a twin window fan variant of this that had, it was longer obviously, and it had 2 of these 12-inch fans on each side. This was basically the single fan version of that. But yeah, The motor brace is actually bolted in place. You can't really see it up there. And yeah, it's got a new cord on it. It goes out the side. I need to repaint. I need to repaint it at some point. This is going to be a project for the summer. If I can get the money to get paint for it. This one, unlike most of the 12-inch fans, it's a 3-speed, which is actually kind of odd because I guess the earlier versions were all 3 speeds. I think up to like maybe the early mid-60s when they kind of changed the design of the fan. It has a chrome handle, which is nice. And that's pretty much it. I need to find some rubber feet for it because it doesn't have any feet anymore. But yeah, here's high. Most of that rattling is the knob, I think. But it runs really good. I was shocked. Had it running for a few hours and it had no issues at all. Goes medium. Yeah, see that rattling is mostly the knob. Blade's a little out of balance. It needs some work. It does move pretty good air. We'll go to low speed's actually pretty tame on this. It's what I usually run it on. And this thing runs amazingly well, considering how bad condition it was in. I mean, it's still not in perfect shape, but when I got it, I was shocked this thing even ran. I mean, the cord was all rotted, the motor leads were all rotted. I was shocked it was salvageable. That low speed's nice though. Go back to high. And off. Like I said, I cleaned out the motor, oiled it. Since I had the motor apart to get the wires redone, I figured why not. I think it does need some fiber washers, but otherwise it's a pretty good little runner. I need to get it repainted, but that'll be next after I get a little bit more money to get paint for it. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.